The mayor of New Jersey's largest city has been locked up in federal custody now for about 4 hours. The people who are gathered here behind me, about 100 or so of them, you can hear them demanding his release. We'll show you where he's being held here at this facility in Newark. This is an ICE facility where they do processing, and it is really unclear of his status right now, if ultimately he'll be allowed to leave today or he will have to go before a judge after federal officials say he was trespassing on their property during what was supposed to be inspection of a facility earlier today. Let's show you now video of Mayor Ras Baraka being taken into custody around 2:30 this afternoon outside of Delaney Hall. This is an immigration lockup that's been in operation since May 1st, and ever since then, the mayor says he's been trying to inspect it because they do not have the proper permits to be operating in the city. So he arrived today with members of a congressional delegation. They ultimately were allowed on property for about 30 minutes before going inside. Then they were asked to leave. When they left, according to the members of this congressional delegation, they were off property, and that is when they say dozens of ICE agents came out, swarmed the mayor, and took him into custody, arresting him. At that point, there was outrage following his arrest. People want to know what he did wrong in order to be arrested. Homeland Security, who took him in, says he was trespassing, but it's a far different story from members of the congressional delegation. Here you go.
When they arrested the mayor, he was in the public domain. He was not on their property.
We were there with them, telling them that they could not do that. He's not doing anything wrong. And through that, we also were assaulted by ICE police officers. It's all on video. I was assaulted by multiple ICE officials, as well as the congresswoman was literally roughed up. So totally, was unnecessary force. I mean, it really was ridiculous.
So we are hearing this on Twitter from Alina Habba, who is the interim U.S. attorney here in New Jersey. She says that the mayor committed trespass and ignored multiple warnings from Homeland Security to remove himself from the ICE detention center in Newark this afternoon. He willingly chose to disregard the law. That will not stand in the state. No one is above the law, she went out to say. Back out here at the detention facility, you can see that people from immigration groups, as well as just constituents, people from the mayor's gubernatorial campaign, supporters of his, are out here as well. They just continue railing on ICE and calling for his release from this facility. We are told the mayor's mother is also here on property. We are trying to get more about his status, and once we learn more, we will bring that to you. That's the latest live here in Newark. I'm Anthony DiLorenzo, Pix 11 News.